Welcome to the Nightcap. It's your girl, Carolina Sanchez, and wedding week continues, and we're hanging up the Do Not Disturb sign. That's right. It's time to log off Wi-Fi and focus on wifey. It's time to boom boom with the groom. I'm talking about the highly anticipated honeymoon, baby. Before we get it on, we gotta get it wet. Get your mind out of the gutter. I'm talking about at the bar with my guy, Alex.
We have the Galveston Bay Sizzle. It's a little tiki, a little Texas, a little refreshing with a kick.
Oh, perfect for a honeymoon. Come on, baby. Are you gonna show me how to make this?
Of course, you already know.
I'll be right back. But first, my friends on the couch are ready to talk all things honeymoon. So let's get into it.
Yeah, what's up for a nightcap? Chill, you know, kick back.
All right, before I dive into it all with my guest, I'm actually gonna send it out to my girl Jen on the streets, who asked people where they wanna go for their honeymoon. Check it out.
Hey Carolina, it's your girl Jen, and I'm out here on the streets, and I'm asking people their thoughts on marriage. Do you have any ideas of where you would go for your honeymoon? Have you thought about it?
I know where she'd go.
Where?
She'd want to go to Spain.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Spain or Southeast Asia would be nice too, no?
Really? Southeast
Bali?
Asia?
Exotic. What would be your ultimate
Paris.
destination? Oh, beautiful. Friends. Okay, what about you? You have a different place you might want to go for your honeymoon?
He's been to Hawaii, but I haven't been to Hawaii.
You said you like Paris.
No, I like Paris
See,
too.
that's why we're talking about this stuff.
Yes,
You know,
yes,
this
yes,
is why
yes.
we're talking about it, so we can make a
You
decision.
just picked Hawaii out of the blue.
Because I was thinking ocean, water.
First of all, where did you do your honeymoon at?
Costa Rica, yeah.
Costa Rica.
Yeah, Costa Rica.
Nice.
Yeah.
Did y'all enjoy it?
Absolutely.
Okay,
It was amazing.
okay. What was so great about it?
Oh, it was just beautiful. The people are super friendly. It was great food, beautiful place. Yeah.
Awesome. Where would you do your honeymoon at? Yes, that's on my bucket list. I'm so jealous, but you're gonna love it. I know you're gonna love it. It's a beautiful place. I already see pictures and everything. Right.
All right, it's time to talk to my friends about all this. We have my friend Jeff Joe in the building. We've got la beautiful Cindy Burbano. And my favorite funny man, to Darian Burklet.
Hello.
All right, the fellas have not been on a honeymoon. And my girl Cindy, you've been
On plenty.
On plenty. I'm just kidding. All right, so where did you go?
I went to La Riviera Maya. I have been to, and the other one was kind of just local. It was kind of like Florida, so it wasn't that exotic. But
Okay.
the first one was fun.
The first one was
The third one's gonna be even better. What are
So
you
what are you
talking
planning
about?
for the third?
No, the third one needs to be real exotic. I'm thinking like Maldives, Bali, or maybe like Fiji, like something real nice.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm feeling that. I feel like that's always the
I'm
dream.
That's
feeling
so
Greece. I'm feeling
Okay,
like
Greece.
Santana. I'm feeling Greece, like some blue water. You know what I'm saying? Putting on a little hair. Yeah, you know, something like
Pulling
that.
on a little hair? Is
Yeah, a
that
little
what you
hair. Yeah. You know, don't pull all of the hair because then you might pull it out. Just a little. Keep going.
said? Okay, and that only
pull out.
happens in Greece, apparently.
Yeah.
And Jeff, what about you? You're in a relationship. Obviously, it's not that serious at the moment, but
Oh man, she go hear that and give me the worst time ever. So
I'm so sorry. I'm saying it's not. You haven't
that's
proposed.
not the case at all.
I'm saying you haven't proposed, right?
The ring is in my pocket, baby.
Oh, it's right there. Yes. We see the box.
I already planned the honeymoon and everything.
Okay, so where are you taking her? Okay, on that note, I have a TikTok I'm gonna pull up for y'all to check out. Let's see.
He's in trouble.
I think I can get us a really great deal on a budget airline. You don't mind flying out at 4 a.m., having to transfer in Dublin, and us sharing one carry-on suitcase, right? The resort I booked us in has 3 separate nightclubs. I'm not even sure we're gonna sleep on this trip. Of course my passport isn't expired. Hello, Mommy. When was the last time I renewed my passport? I don't want to plan out our whole trip before we go. I just want to live in the moment, you know? I packed 13 bathing suits, an assortment of lingerie, and like 2 cover-ups. I'm not really planning on wearing clothes that much, babe. I know it's only an 8-hour flight, but I did get us the layback seats because I know you have that problem with your back. And your knees. And your shoulders. I printed out a copy of the itinerary, and I sent a copy to your mom, my mom, and the dog sitter. Just in case we go missing. Babe, apparently this resort is like really big with retirees. No loud music, early meal hours, quiet hours at the pool. I'm booking it. Don't freak out. But I found a walking tour that we can do based on that historic docuseries that you're obsessed with. I packed extra sunscreen, extra sock, and enough underwear that if I were to pee myself twice a day, every day for the entire length of the trip, I'd still be okay. I love you, babe.
I mean, I felt attacked on the 20s
Yes.
one because that's literally what it was like for me. planning my honeymoon. It was like, oh, last minute. Let's
Where'd
decide.
you go?
I went to Riviera Maya.
Uh-huh.
I can't tell you the name of the resort. I can't tell you anything about that trip, really, other than I was exhausted the majority of the time, and I fell and slipped and bruised the entire left thigh area.
Everything's rushed in your 20s, though. I felt her on the 30-year-old stuff. Like, let's find somewhere quiet where we can relax. You know what I'm saying? What's the food gonna be like? That's
I
the
got
important
the
thing.
in the 30s. Why y'all making it seem like because we in our 30s, we old all of a sudden, we can't hang? Like, let me tell you something. I can still go out and drink now. I might need a little bit more time to relapse again and come back, but like
The hangover is just like takes longer now.
Yeah, like in your 20s you can get back up at like 6, but in your 30s, you know what I'm saying, you get up by 9:30. You know what I'm saying? You know.
Cindy, was
feel
it a
like
party the first time?
It was nice, but I mean, he planned it the first time. But now I think I feel like I would want to massage and the couples massage and relax. And yes, I do identify with the 30s.
Yeah.
Yes, it's just more planned.
Yes.
It's there for like relaxation and to enjoy each other. I don't care really anything else. What?
I thought it was like,
What?
I thought you were going to get away from everybody, the kids, the family, and you was going back there to go, you know, get it in, learn her body, you learn his body.
We've learned, honey.
No,
if you haven't learned by now.
I'm talking about spring break.
That's what I'm
Listen, I got to drink to this.
I'm like, why am I upset? Like the
All right, yep.
Yeah, see, that's bad sex right there. You could tell. Yeah, she don't even look exciting. Yep.
So you really think you clapping cheeks 12 days in a row? That was only 5. That was only 5 claps.
Yes, exactly.
I counted.
Hey, we're in our 30s, you know, the 20s you can give like, you know, yeah. Now we're in your 30s.
I feel like 12 days is a long
It
time
is.
for a honeymoon.
Yeah,
That's a
absolutely.
lot.
Or a
12 days
trip
is
in general.
long for anyone, for anything. Yeah,
yeah.
forget honeymoon, vacation, anything. After a while, you start missing your home. You want to be in your room and your bed. You want to just get back to doing your regular life.
So what, like 5 days maybe?
I
Like
think 5 days is perfect.
I think 7.
7.
7's good
sounds
because you
great.
got to, fly for a day and then fly back for another day. So then you're there for 5.
And then since y'all in y'all 30s, y'all need to rest a day or two. I got you. Yeah.
Right,
So,
especially
yeah.
afterward.
Rest.
Like I just went on a trip to Mexico and I flew back on Friday. Did not recuperate until Sunday late afternoon.
Yeah.
I needed those 2 days to just, and it's not like I was going wild. I was just in the sun baking, if you can't tell.
Y'all gonna scare these kids into getting old. They gonna think being in your 30s mean life is halfway over.
Oh, come
No.
on.
Nah, that's the time to make the best decisions. Them 20-year-old decisions be pretty bad, man. You end up with the wrong person.
Yes.
A kid
It sounds like you
too
have
early.
some regrets, Jeff.
Nah, I enjoyed the 20s. I mean, no regrets. I hate them all. But
Alrighty, talking about these honeymoons, there's actually another video I really want us to look at so we can discuss, because I need your opinions. Check it out. My husband and I are leaving our honeymoon early because we had a huge fight about his first wife who is gone. I found out he's been lying to me about what really happened to her, and it turns out he took her to this exact same place, and I look exactly like her. He's been so angry ever since I brought her up, and he's demanded answers.
First off, why are you taking me to the same place you took your ex?
He has a type.
Well, I don't care if you have a type physically, of course. If you look kind of like the other person, okay, I have a type. If you put all my exes together, you'd be like, okay, I can see the pattern. But I'm not taking them to the same places, or I'm not expecting them to take me to the same places they took these other people, especially a honeymoon.
It sounds like to me, that sounds like a man that knows what he wants. And he was trying to see if this lady would enjoy herself.
No, we can try other things. We can try new things. We can make our own memories and our own. Why are you taking me to your exes?
I feel like I'm not becoming your new wife. I feel like you're trying to have me replace.
But why was she being
your
super
late
duper
wife?
scooper? Like, why she even had to find out that information? She doing too much. She should have just sat down and
she
enjoyed
was
the show.
trying to find out where she came from because she is her clone.
Because he has a type. He definitely has a type.
It'd be so funny. They was at the resort laid up watching they clone Tyrone. Like, you know.
They probably, called her by the other person's name. Like, oh my God, sir, you're back with your wife. And she's like, what?
Yeah. That's where she got
That's
the hint.
what happened.
And then she met the third person and found that Instagram name, and she found out where she came from.
Yeah.
So
Not okay.
I'm not into my honeymoon early though.
Okay.
We had to figure it out when I got back. She could have went.
Well, that's the thing, and I
I'ma
feel
stay.
like you would do that. You would be like, okay, then you go back. I'm staying for I paid for this. I'm staying for
What?
3 more days. That you would do that.
Yeah, I would.
See?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I paid
No.
for it. I got to
Well,
get my
hopefully it's
money's
already
worth.
paid for,
No.
and then I'd stay too. Like,
So I
can I
could
get another
pause?
room, please, and thanks?
I could pause the reservation, like
I'll be
We'll be
right
back.
back in a week. Can I continue my stay
No,
there
not
with my
okay.
next wife that looks exactly like that
No.
clone, second clone, first clone, all the clones?
he gonna bring her back.
No.
He just gonna bring the original
No.
back.
Oh, from the dead?
Babe, I'm sorry. Wait, she died?
I assume so. She's gone.
She did say gone. Yeah,
She's
that kinda-
gone.
Yeah, she said
Yeah.
gone.
Yeah.
I don't think it's like Justin Timberlake gone. I mean, like gone.
And he killed her.
That's where I thought the story was.
That's where I thought
going.
it was gonna go initially too.
Yeah,
He was
yeah.
he was plotting and putting it back together. Ooh.
Oh, he was trying
man.
to solve the
No.
mystery. Ooh,
I'm not okay with
ooh,
that.
Listen, I got to drink to this. Cheers
I'm like,
to
why am I
y'all.
upset? Like somebody
Cheers
did
to
it
the
me.
original wife, wherever she's gone.
Cheers to the, why am I upset for her?
Welcome back to the Nightcap. We've been talking about honeymoons, and on a honeymoon, you better have a good cocktail. So I'm behind the bar now with my guy, Alex Mendez from I Know the Owner. And you're here to do what, baby?
I'm here to back that glass up.
That's right. All right, and you have a Galveston-based sizzle, which is spicy, but tiki, just delicious. So you have to show me how to make it, baby.
Yes, ma'am. A little Texas inspired. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna start with some cassis, it's a black currant liqueur. It's gonna be a little like stone fruity, but it's gonna be like dark and real nice.
So cassis?
Cassis, creme de cassis. Creme just relates to the sugar content in the liqueur.
Does that mean it's got a lot?
It's got a lot, it's got a little
Oh, okay.
sugar in
Well,
there.
you know, it
A
is
little
what it is.
sugar in
It's
there.
sweet. We gotta be sweet on each other on a honeymoon, I feel like.
Then we're gonna add a couple dashes of Angostura bitters. Let's do
Okay.
3.
Oh,
Gonna have a lot of your clove notes to it.
That came spilling out.
Oh yeah, a good dash, a good dash.
So Alex, I gotta ask, have you been on a honeymoon?
I have not been on a honeymoon. Honestly, I wanna go somewhere with a little bit of rum.
A little bit of rum?
A little bit of rum. You know, something with some good food.
Where would you say the best rum is from?
Best rum. Ooh, see, this is gonna upset a lot of people.
Okay, no, think about it, but keep making the drink, baby.
Probably Venezuela. Probably Venezuela.
Well, what's funny is we're cheating on tequila right now, talking about rum. How awful are we? Imagine being on a honeymoon and talking about your ex when the drink is from tequila. What kind of tequila is this?
This is Yayo tequila.
Yayo.
It is a tequila blanco, and honestly, I have not seen it very often in Houston. It is delicious.
I haven't had it, so I'm gonna have a little sippy sip.
Add a little bit of mint to this.
Mm-hmm.
I like to add a lot. I want it to be super fresh.
Oh, that's good.
Oh yeah.
All right, so people can find you at I Know the Owner.
I Know the Owner.
What's that? What's the vibe over there?
So I Know the Owner is gonna be a very Latino-inspired bar. They have a lot of really interesting bites, a lot of inspiration from different Latino countries, whether it might be Mexico or South America, Central America, wherever it might be. They have excellent food, excellent cocktails, and they do a really good job. It's also a really interesting concept because they're going to be changing the menu. Get a little ombre look
Oh,
to
that's beautiful.
it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You get a beautiful mint bouquet.
Mm-hmm.
Slap it, release the oils.
Yep, we want that aroma coming out.
Definitely. Do a little dehydrated lime.
That is a honeymoon in a glass if I've ever seen one, baby.
You know.
All right, hand that back over. I already finished my first one. All right. Thank you so much. Cheers, Alex.
Of course. Cheers, cheers,
You
cheers.
stay right there, because coming up next, we have a special performance from Vincent Powell. And you might have seen this performance before on American Idol, but he's doing it here on the Nightcap. You stay right there. We'll be right back. All right, it's still wedding week, so we have to talk about the love songs, right? And I've got Vincent Powell here with me, and you were here for Christmas, sang a beautiful ballad.
Yes.
And now you're back because we're gonna keep the love thing going.
Yes, love is in the air.
But for tonight, People, if they've seen your Idol performance, they know what's coming up.
Yes,
it's the
yes.
cover of Lenny Williams's "'Cause I Love You." Ooh, I love this song. Take it away.
Girl, you know I love you. No matter what you do. Now, hope you understand me. Every word I say is true. Because I love you. Baby, I'm thinking of you. Trying to be more of a man for you. And it don't have much riches. We're gonna see through. Because I love you. Oh, 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 some men need lots of women for the passions to feel. But I want only you, girl. If it's in, God's own will. 'Cause I love you. I need you. I want you. I need you. Your love makes me grow stronger. Say that it keeps me going on. You see, I'm glad that I found you, baby. I just love to be around you. Oh, you've been so good to me. Oh, 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 oh. Ooh. Maybe you have never loved the way that I loved. Or maybe you have never felt the way that I feel. But baby, you know, it gets lonely. Anybody know what I'm talking about? Gets lonely. You see, I cried, oh, oh, oh. And the tears, they fill up in the wells of my eyes. But you know, you reached out your hand and you smiled at me. Oh, what a pretty smile, yes it was. But you know, hey, you helped me. You helped me. You helped me, baby. You helped me when I couldn't see my way. Yeah. I love you. I love you, baby. Yeah. I love you. Yeah.
my God, I love that song and the way you sing it, baby. Come on.
A little something.
A little some. Especially if they know what love is. I mean, that is a song that spells it out for them.
Yes, it does.
I mean, that's a good wedding night song, a good honeymoon song.
From the soul.
From the soul. All right, he's got an album coming out at the beginning of the year, so you better look out for it. Cheers. We'll see you guys next time.